But like, if you really think about it, this whole thing started because Anna Kasparian experienced a microaggression. Someone dared to call her a birthing
But it sounds
person.
like a macro.
Who in the left has ever experienced a microaggression and then gone online and created an entire political hullabaloo about it? Who's ever done that, Matt? No one ever does that on the left.
This is especially Jank here. I'm not sure if Anna's been doing this, but he keeps going on and on about the Latinx thing and all these sorts of like, leftist sort of phrases and wording and really like the minutia of online leftism. Yeah. But like, if you really think about it, this whole thing started because Anna Kasparian experienced, allegedly, but let's just say she did. She experienced a microaggression. Someone dared to call her a birthing person. It sounds
like a macro.
Which,
I mean, no one on the left has ever complained about a microaggression, right?
I know,
That's never
right?
happened. That's never ever happened.
I mean, what is he doing?
It's not like we even have a term to describe this thing that we didn't even exist until recently.
Is Matt coming out against microaggressions? Because I'm on board with that.
There you go. Matt Binder 2023, microaggressions are fine. Based.
Pro, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Babe, you get what I'm saying, Lance. Anyway, like this whole thing.
Matt, I've said this before. I'm more than a walking prostate. I'm not a sentient prostate. Fuck this shit. Okay? I'm more than a cum factory. I'm not the walking cum. You can't call me that. I'm a biological male. I demand.
Like what? Like
real problem.
Like what Anna experienced. Like if she says she has. A normal person would have just said to the individual in wherever they were, a doctor's office, whatever, hey, could you just refer to me as a woman or this is what, and that'd be the end of it.
Where did all this headcanon come from? Because I don't remember Anna saying any of this.
Well, because they keep saying, why is she bringing this up? Why is she bringing this up? And so they've created this headcanon.
We watched the clip. She's personally offended by it because she feels herself as a career woman.
Well, someone on Twitter asked her, has anyone called you this in person? And she says, I live in California. Of course they have. So I guess they've created this whole headcanon about she was at the doctor's office or something.
Oh my God.
So
she was probably at the HOA meeting.
How many people goes online and makes a whole political stance after experiencing something like that in real life?
You also don't know
Who in the left has ever experienced a microaggression and then gone online and created an entire political hullabaloo about it? Who's ever done that, Matt? No one ever does that on the left. That's not a thing. That's not a thing.
That's just ridiculous because that's where microaggression comes from.
Yes. How many movements? How many fucking people were canceled because they like, oh, white women opened a Mexican taco stand, right? Or, oh, this person touched my hair. Some white lady touched my hair. Or, oh, some white person said X to me and it was a microaggression. How many times have people been canceled that have entire movements happened because somebody said some fucking microaggression happened to them and then they blew it up online?
Yeah.
That's like 50% of the entire leftist movement is just that.
Yeah. But if it's a microaggression against Anna.
the story. We don't know what motivated this, which is also frustrating.
At least, yeah, David pulls it in by, we don't know this is what happened. I mean, we do know because Anna said,
right,
this personally triggers her. And she also said that strategically she doesn't think it's a great idea that people on the left are offended by it.
Well, why does it matter?
I've seen that clip. She says it.
Why does it matter? This whole we're in the middle of a war. You're not allowed to attack our side when we're in the middle of a war, Anna. Well, when is the war going to fucking end? The war doesn't end, right? You think there's going to be some magical time period where the culture war ends, and then once the left takes over the world, then you can get to criticize them? Do you think that's ever going to be a thing?
Never.
Or do you think either A, if the left takes over the world, there's no dissent allowed, okay? Or B, more likely, the culture war never ends, because the culture war never ends in our history. It just goes on and on and on and on.
Yeah. It's a marketplace of ideas.
Yes.
And it keeps
We're always
coming.
at war.
Yeah. It's not really, I don't like calling it a war.
Right.
War makes it seem like it could possibly end.
We're always in a cultural debate.
Yeah. That's better. That is better. Hi, you just listened to a clip from the Sitch and Adams show. If you like what you heard, you can listen to our live show right here on this channel on Sunday, starting at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern. And if you want, you can super chat us. We read $20 and up super chats on the show and then do a follow-up stream on the following Tuesday where we read the rest of the unread super chats and interact with fans of the show. Subscribe to this channel right here to listen to the live show or to listen to more of our awesome clips.